I'm gonna grab Queen Bee.
Oh, Queen Bee's over here.
Yay! Yay! Okay. My coffee. I'm Christ.
A couple of queers sitting on our orange couch named Tangerine. A couple of queers, we're a couple and we're queer, and we're gonna talk to you about stuff.
Good job.
I think I butchered that harmony.
No, but that's okay because that's the point.
That is the point. That is the point. If you guys haven't noticed, we do have a new theme song.
Yay.
And
we sing it every time.
And it makes absolutely no sense. And
I feel like it makes sense, but
it's not on pitch.
No. But we're gonna the thing is, like, a lot of people record their beginning intros. Well, we're gonna sing it every time.
Every time. You're gonna get a
and
live...
manifesting when we go on tour, we're gonna sing it every time.
You get a live concert every time you watch a Couple Queers pod. Cheers to that.
Cheers, I have coffee and
cheers to that. Cheers to that. Grab a drink. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. ASMR.
Let's talk about how there's a lot of toxic lesbianism online.
I could go on for hours about that.
I am bringing this topic up because I'm thinking about the Queer Love Ultimatum show on Netflix. And if you haven't seen it, don't watch it. We actually, so we watched the first season when it came out a couple years ago, and we did a review on my YouTube channel.
Check out that video. I was zoinked.
No, we were both zoinked. We were both zoinked.
So
and I remember
bad.
we had to film, or I had to film a brand deal, and I was like, babe, just be in this video with me. I need to film a brand deal. And I feel like we were both high as hell at that point, and we're just okay,
I think we might have forgotten that we were filming the video, and then we smoked, and then we're like, shit, we gotta film the video.
I feel like we're not.
We did so good though.
We did so good. We're not really the type of stoners that can function while high. We kind of have to be chilling, off for the day.
I can cook dinner while I'm high, but
but not do work.
I can't do work
or talk to a camera. Anyways, the Queer Love Ultimatum. I think we got 2 episodes into season 2, and
we had to stop.
We literally had to stop watching. It was that bad for our mental health.
Yeah.
We literally started. Okay, let's talk about the premise of what the show is about. So basically, different lesbian couples come on the show, and one person in the couple wants to get married and the other person in the couple doesn't want to get married. And so basically the person that wants to get married is giving the other person an ultimatum, basically saying let's do this experiment to see if we fall in love with other people or if we're still thinking about each other after we start to kind of mingle with other queers. Does that make sense? Or and if we make it to the end of this experiment and we still want to be together, then we're meant to get married.
Basically, the person who wants to get married is kind of just I feel like it lights the person who doesn't want to get married like a fire under their ass.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of hard because you can't force someone to marry you. I said that in our review.
Yeah, you literally said that.
Word for word.
You can't force someone to marry you.
You can.
Well, no, you should never force someone to marry you. And I don't know, I feel like it might work for some couples, but I just feel like going about it in that way, basically the first week, the original couples, don't they have a week together and then, or a night together? And then after that, they start dating the other people in the couples, but in front of the partner.
Yeah.
So that's what I think is really harmful. To see your partner who you were gonna marry or who you wanted to marry, literally flirting with other people.
It does expose people's intentions and who they are. I will say that.
That's true.
If someone's questioning if they can really trust, the person who wants to marry, they're well, can I trust you? I will say it kind of does expose that.
It would, yeah.
But I think the big reason why we like stopped watching it was because the thing is, I feel like you can go about this show in two ways. You can watch it to make you feel good about your relationship and how good you have it, but also like you could get inside your head and like
I feel like people watch it to kind of be like, oh my God, like, thank God my relationship isn't like this.
yeah, it's like one of those reality shows where like, yeah, on that point of view, it's like people are watching this to feel good about themselves or like watching other people suffer to feel good about themselves.
Which is kind of sick and twisted. How we felt watching it, we started to like get inside our heads about our relationship and being like, oh my God, like, is something wrong with our relationship? You know what I mean? Because like there was so much toxicity going on like in the show that we were like, oh my God, what if our relationship's like that? I feel like we both started to like kind of freak out and like panic and have anxiety about our own relationship because we are seeing all these lesbian couples just go through so much heartbreak.
I think we were really empathizing with like couples in the beginning, like going wrong. Yeah. And like I think it made us really anxious and like we were like, oh, like we don't want to get to that point or something. Like
yeah, like
we don't want to feel that way towards each other. And so it made us like, yeah, get inside our heads. Like I think we were empathizing a lot with them, which made us be like, wait, what's happening? And like we just like every time we stopped watching the show, we felt so shitty.
Yeah.
And like
my mood was lower after watching the show.
Yeah, and I think it's important when you're watching shows, like if you feel bad or like your energy's off or you feel anxious or just like something after a show, then I think that's a sign to like, I think your body's trying to tell you a sign to stop watching it because it's affecting your energy field. Like
it does.
Shows,
anything,
music, social media,
people, friends.
It all affects your energy field.
Yeah.
It all affects your energy field. And if you stay in these frequencies of like, yeah, like say a show makes you anxious, you're going to stay in that frequency and then it's going to like manifest into other parts of your life. You know what I mean? And so it's like, I've been really trying to prioritize like listening to music that makes me happy or calm, or like if I don't have any music like that, I just don't listen to music, or like I only watch shows that make me happy and laugh, or like if they are like sad or something, like I empathize and I relate to it. Like for example, we were watching Sort of, and that show is sad. Like there's some sad parts. It shows a journey of a trans person. So it's like you see all of the like emotions and stuff, but like even when after an episode I felt sad, it was because I could empathize with them
and relate.
But it wasn't in a way that was like, wow, I'm depressed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's difference. And I think like I almost feel like the producers of the show or like the showrunners or whoever created the show like have different intentions, right? And I feel like for a show like Sort of, there's like really a lot of heart behind it. There's like meaning, soul, and heart behind it. And you can tell by watching it. Whereas like something like the Queer Love Ultimatum, it just feels very much like what's going to be the most sensational, like what's going to get the most views. Oh, money, what's going to make the most money, what's going to be the most dramatic. And so of course like people's, relationships falling apart is going to make people want to watch because it's like, oh my God, like drama, right? But it doesn't mean it's like good for you.
Also, let me guarantee you do not see the full conversations going on in this show.
Oh, no.
You know why? I used to be a sound editor and post-production for many years. More like, I don't even know how many years I worked, but like I worked in post-production. I've worked on reality shows. I know that like I expand the handles on those sounds to find other things. There is a lot more that goes into scenes and conversations that you will never know. Yeah. And it's because editors edit it in a way because obviously the like platform or whoever is like doing the show wants it cut a certain way so that it can captivate you and it can keep you hooked.
Right.
But I literally guarantee you that you're not seeing the full conversation of what's going on. They're making it more dramatic than maybe it actually was.
100%.
And that's like another toxic thing about reality TV is like, I literally learned this, funny enough, from my religion teacher in high school.
What?
And then I worked in film. she hated reality TV because she was like, it's never true. Like it says it's real, like reality, like it's in the name. She's like, it's never real. She's like, I'm not saying like the Queer Ultimatum people like act, but there are reality shows where people are literally hired and they're acting on
Or
it.
they're like directed to
Yeah.
be the villain, or they're directed to be the XYZ character.
Exactly.
Like play a role, but still be yourself enough.
like
But,
they're so fake.
They have to have drama. So there has to be someone who starts shit, right? There has to be a flirt. There has to be a player. Not saying that any of these people are being inauthentic, but like you don't know.
But that's also just like with any reality show, is not just specifically to the Queer Love Ultimatum. Like there's literally like, yeah, like people can be assigned little roles or whatever for it.
I also just feel like we need like a better lesbian dating show that's not heartbreaking and like traumatic for the participants.
Or at least a host that's queer.
Oh, no, literally though. I've seen a lot of people talk about that too. Like, why are they choosing a straight host for a queer show?
Moment, hold some space.
Holding space. But literally, and also it's just like, I feel like this is like, I personally haven't seen any other like lesbian dating shows. I know there are some. There's definitely some. But that's the only one, that's like the most popular one that I've heard of. But why has it got to be so toxic? Why do we have to like paint like queer people or lesbians like in this light? I just feel like it's not a good representation of like our community. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it makes me like, oh, like people are watching this, like straight people are watching this, and that's their exposure to like queer people, and like that's what they see.
Or even just people who are like realizing that they're queer, and then they like type in queer shows on the search bar and that one pops up and they're like, oh, like,
I feel
is this how all lesbians are? And it's like, no.
I just feel like it's not the healthiest representation of like lesbian relationships.
You know, I'm tired of doing straight roles, seeing straight roles in lesbian couples
Literally.
on social media. I'm tired of it.
Do you mean like one person is like playing like the man's role and one person's playing the female role, even though like both are women?
Yeah.
Or lesbians?
Exactly. That's exactly what I mean. Like, can we stop with the toxic masculinity? Like, for real. Like, coming from a Masc lesbian, like, the only thing that's Masc about me is my clothing. But, like...
What is a mask? Like, Lauren, can you answer that question? What's a mask? Can you define a mask?
There's so many different definitions because it all depends on the person.
Is it an energy?
To me, it's just how you dress.
So it's a style?
Like, to me, like I said, the only thing Masc about me is my clothing. To me, Masc means like I'm dressing more like to society, more masculine.
Do you identify as a mask?
I do, because I want to change the fucking stereotype of it. So yeah, I say I'm a Masc lesbian and they're like, yeah. Because
a mask?
it's just like...
So in your definition of a mask, like there's probably other definitions, but like the way that you see a mask is like a clothing preference or like a style.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see it more so as a style.
But I feel
don't
like
see it in a way of like how I act.
But
like,
people take it that way.
No, they do.
Like people take it like
they're trying to like be men.
No, people take it so far to the point where like they're acting like men, like toxic men.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
It makes me tired.
What are we doing?
It makes me tired just thinking about it.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
I don't know. I'm just like, I'm tired. I'm tired of talking about this too. Like, I'm such a big advocate on like not being that, like not, because the thing is like, I feel like there was definitely, did I ever go through a phase that was like Masc in a way that's like the way that we're talking about?
I don't think you ever made it like change your personality. Maybe there was like a point where you had like you've just came out.
I definitely had an ego mask little face.
But I feel like I did too.
Because I cut my hair.
I almost feel like
I was daddy.
I almost feel like when we first come out, it's like such a honeymoon phase of being queer. Do you know what I mean? Like,
oh, for sure.
when you first come out,
no,
you're
I'm like I need them
shit.
to know.
Like, I need the pussy. I need all the women. Like, I'm gay. Like, wearing hella rainbows. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like after a while, you like kind of grow out of that. Or I did at least.
I think for me, it was just like, I had this ego of like, all the women want me, but not everyone can get me. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of what I had.
What?
Yeah.
What?
That was during college.
I feel like with me, I was just trying to like get as much like experience with women as I could.
Oh, see, I'm demisexual. So like I'm like really demisexual. So like I wasn't really interested. Like I did do dating apps, but like it was kind of like I flirted with them, but like I wasn't ever going to meet up with them. Because like I wanted to be able to meet the person in person. You know?
Yeah, I know. I was never on dating apps.
It takes a special person
to what?
to get with me.
Oh my god.
It's you.
I'm so lucky.
Baby, it's you. You're the one I love.
You're the one I need. You're the only one I see. Come on, baby, it's you. Slay.
Period.
What are you having beef about right now, Lauren? What do you the most?
What I'm actually having beef about is everyone in fucking Toronto being mad when they're driving.
Oh my god, the road rage is
That's
real.
what I'm actually mad about right now. But in terms of what we're talking about, I'm also mad about people like fucking hating online. Like, mind your business. Like, let me post what I fucking want to post. Sorry. No, not sorry. What's making me mad right now besides that?
A wise person once said, "You start to get haters when you made it."
I know, but like, ew.
It doesn't like
cut it out.
validate like the fact that people are hating. But if you want to flip it in a positive way, it's like you're making some sort of difference. You're,
Yeah.
Making waves.
Yeah. You know what I've really been thinking about lately?
What?
The concept of sirens and how they
Ooh.
actually do exist.
100%. We know sirens.
And I think a lot of sirens are on social media.
Oh, yeah.
Because the way they stare into the camera, it's captivating.
You can tell. You can tell when someone, well, I can tell when someone's a siren.
It's crazy. Like I've been literally like paying attention so hard on like social media, and like if I like just feel captivated by someone, I'm like, oh my god, they're a siren.
Well, we
It's
watched
crazy.
the show Sirens. Have you guys seen it? It was really good.
It was really good.
I really enjoyed it. And
Me
I
too.
feel like it made us think about, like, are sirens real and do they exist in real life? 100%.
Yes, they do.
100%.
Because when you meet someone and they're just so captivating and you're
Charming.
like, yeah, and you're like, why?
Yeah, like you do what they say. Like they're very like
Yeah.
controlling almost, but like in a subtle way.
But I think there's dualities. I think there's sirens who actually know what they're doing, and I think there's people who are sirens that like don't really like, they're not trying to like lure people in, it just happens.
like people who don't know like their power.
Yeah, or like they're just like,
Do you think there's good and bad sirens?
yeah, 100%.
Like good and evil sirens, like sirens that like want to manipulate people for their own benefit, and then
For
there's
sure.
sirens who are like light worker sirens.
I think so.
I think I've met a lot of sirens and I've befriended a lot of sirens, but I'm not really friends with those people anymore. Yeah.
You mean sirens that have like kind of ego attached?
ego attached? Yeah.
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 Because like I'm the type of person who like I need to have like authentic and like heart-centered people around me. And if someone is like leading with their ego, I can sense it. and it turns me off as a friend. Like, I don't want to
Yeah.
be friends with those people.
I think there's also like sirens that like they walk into a room and everyone stares at them and they're always like, why is everyone staring at me?
But
You
the
know what
thing
I
is,
mean?
it's like people do that to us, though.
Are we sirens? Spooky.
Do you think we're sirens? What is a siren? I actually don't know like the definition of a
I know,
siren.
we should probably look it up because we don't know.
But like, I feel like it's just an energy.
To me, it seems like it's someone who's captivating and like people really want to get to know them. And they don't know why. You know, they just like they wanna like treat this person good and they don't know why. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Maybe.
Yeah. I feel like if you could also be like a really genuine person with a big heart and like people feel that way towards you, and maybe that's what it means to be a good siren.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If there even is good sirens, I don't know.
I don't know, we should look it up.
Because, like, you know, when they talk about sirens and it's like the mermaids out at sea that like lure in the men on the ships
And then they eat the men.
and they eat them, or like they like
That's crazy.
pull their boat overboard. Like the
Right.
sirens who are singing like "Ah," in the ocean that like
Right.
men are attracted to, and then they die or something. You know what I mean?
Wait. I'm going to look up the definition of a siren right now. What is a siren? A mythological creature known for its captivating song and a device that produces a loud, piercing warning sound.
Right. That's what I just said.
Okay, wait.
Sirens IRL.
I said, what is a siren in human form? No, that's not what I mean. This is half bird, half woman. Can there be sirens right now? Sirens could be active right now.
No, that just means like emergency siren.
Oh!
Like not the like, anyways.
Wee wee. It goes, yes, there's a chance. There's one right outside my door right now. Wee wee. Yeah, no, I think there's definitely humans that are sirens.
For sure.
That like you look in their eyes and you're like,
Captivated.
oh my God.
Charming.
Yeah.
Like you're fully like just like
Yeah, you feel like they're like putting a like
spell on
no,
you.
you know what? I think autistic people are so good at sussing these people out, and
yeah.
narcissists. I'm not saying sirens are narcissists, but I'm saying like I feel like autistic people can really like. Have you seen those TikTok that's like the narcissist like convincing everyone, and then it flashes to the autistic person? They're just staring at the narcissist.
The autistic person sussing you out. Autistic, count on us to like suss out your vibe and your intention.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a power.
No, yeah, because I think we sense like ego bullshit,
Yeah, for sure.
which I'm so grateful.
Yeah.
So grateful for.
Yeah.
It saved me from like so many situations.
All right, guys.
This episode was a mess.
This episode was really all over the place, from lesbian online drama and reality shows to Sirens IRL. I hope you guys enjoyed this chaotic, fun episode. Stay tuned for that sex Q&A that we will eventually do, but
Yes.
not sure if it's going to be the next one, but we're going to do it.
Yes.
So
We will.
hope you guys have a great rest of your day and week,
Yeah, have a good one.
and we'll see you next time.
See you next time. Thanks for listening. I love you.
Love you. Bye.